other in North Hollywood having an open call. And so from that, I was called back 4 times. They flew me to New York. They put me through a puppet camp of their own that was run by Peter Lintz, who went on to play Walter in the most recent Muppet movie. So he moved onward and upward. I've loved puppets, and since my time at Avenue Q, I've gone on to do puppet improv at the Jim Henson Company as part of their Puppet Up troupe, and to work the last 4 years doing live puppet shows for kids at libraries and birthday parties and stuff like that. So really, it is a love of puppetry and wanting to share that with people doing the show because I think it's a skill that people aren't necessarily used to or being exposed to. Yet this show, I feel like the heart of the show really rests in people investing that the characters are alive. Well, this is your cast. The puppets are your characters. And Rod is the one going through all those things. And Kate is the one experiencing love and then heartbreak and the conflict over whether or not to take Princeton back. And for that to happen, the puppets really have to do the acting. So I figured try to make what you love pay. So I've sort of taken it upon myself, and so far I've traveled to Canada. I've been to Massachusetts. I've been to Texas a couple times. I've been all over this great big land, and I'm going back to Houston later this year. I'm going to upstate New York to teach this style of puppetry, because just being a puppeteer is not enough. You have to know how it works to be able to bring people along for the ride. So
you do it for the airline miles.
It's all for the love.
Hey, can I show you guys one puppet thing that I can't puppeteer.
Please, there's one behind you.
No, I'll show you with my thumb. Like the way that we remember puppeteering is doing this, but if you did that with the puppet, the eye lines, the eyes would be going like this every time you move it. So it's all in the thumb. It's tougher than it seems. Take that out of context.
Kevin and Anne, I'm just wondering what the audition process was like, because not only do you need singers, actors, dancers, but also another skill with puppets.
Well, we taught a puppetry combination to test puppet aptitude, and I had a score sheet and everything. When it came down to certain people, it was a deciding factor on who to call back and so on. But gosh, I think what's most important is that they can sing the notes, because puppetry ultimately, I feel, to a certain extent, is a teachable skill. But if someone comes in and is a puppetry whiz kid and they sing, completely off key, then the audience isn't going to be on board no matter what. So I think we tried to find really capable singers, and hopefully we could, depending on who showed up, because you can only cast them if they show up, try to bring them along the rest of the way on the other things, including puppetry.
So Anne, I put cash in one of the hats, and I'm wondering what happens to that money.
We need to replace the roof of the theater over our back half of the theater, where we have our rehearsal hall, scene shop, and costume shop. So all of that money is going to go towards the roof fund.
Yeah, when it rains, water actually leaks in on the costumes and stuff.
Yeah, and it really sucks.
So to the cast,
Theater is so glamorous.
So to the cast, I assume there was absolutely no pressure tonight performing in front of the composer, lyricist, and Tony Award-winning creator of Avenue Q.
Was there?
So I'm just curious. I'm not going to ask you about that, but well, yeah. What was that like?
There's certainly not many people who can say they performed Oklahoma for Oscar Hammerstein. So it really, I think, is a tremendous honor that you came here to be with our cast. That really has been a lot of work.
Cool.
Anybody?
Well, my thing is that it's great to have him here, but there's also 200 other people. So I'm performing for everybody. It's not just for one person. So it's in the beauty of this show for me is that it takes people out of their lives for a couple of hours. There's and even for us, there was stuff happening in our sit in an audience and see something that takes you out of your life for 2.5 hours, then I say that's a great thing.
I will
Well
say
said.
there was a little bit of pressure, like earlier today, it's kind of like, oh wow, we're doing this for Jeff. That's happening. It's today. It's already happening. Oh my God. And it's like, no. Just go out there, have fun, do what you love to do, and just make it a good show. And that's what we should focus on.
How many of the cast members have worked with puppets before? So, the people that worked with puppets, have not worked with puppets, what was it like learning to do that and singing and the voices, and not just voices, but some of you have 2 or 3 or 4 different voices. Yeah.
I actually had an experience at callbacks. We sang "I Wish I Could Go Back to College." We were told we were singing that, and I thought, okay, I'm singing Kate's part, which is the first line. And then when Kevin taught it, it was the whole first section with all the guys' stuff and the guys' keys. And I went, oh no, I don't know. I haven't practiced this. I don't know where to place this in my voice, whatever. But we had a puppet in our hand, and I'm practicing backstage, and I got into the room, and it was like my worries about my voice didn't exist because I was so focused on trying to make the puppet sing that like I was like belting stuff I didn't know I could belt. So for me, like practicing at home was, I don't have a puppet at home, but coming here. Just walk around. Coming here, I always felt like especially Kate, once I put Kate on my hand, like I could sing things I couldn't sing, and I could say absolutely anything because she's so cute that she could just say anything. That's totally inappropriate. But I can sing. That's my experience.
Before I open it up to the audience, I just want to mention and show some applause for our stage manager tonight, Alex Perdance. Christy Pace. So, any questions for Jeff, Kevin, and or the cast? Yes, sir.
Okay, I have 2 questions. First quick one is I was wondering if later I could get a picture with the 3 of us, you, me, and Tony. If that's okay with you.
For a donation to the roof fund.
That's why I bring it out. I mean, I know what it looks like, but it's just sitting in a box in my bookcase. And I figured, let it pass around.
My
Okay, what's your second question?
My second question was, I've been trying to write myself. Like I've come up with different ideas for musicals. The only one that I've been able to complete recently has actually been a Gilbert and Sullivan mashup. Like I take music from all their shows and then I put a story around all the songs, and then that was it. The only thing is I have all these ideas for other shows, but I can't read music. Like I
can't either.
Well, that was my question.
No, I don't writing, but I can't read or write.
Well, that's the thing is I was wondering if, like at least with your experience with writing a musical, like while you were writing it, did it come as like you were writing lines for the characters and then like the music would come, like it would seem to fit in place, or would you write music and lyrics for something and then you'd write words around that in order to incorporate the song?
No, it was always the lyrics. Well, it was always like the title of the song. Like, what is the song? What do we need a song for? Like, who's singing it and why, and what are they trying to accomplish? It's like a title, and then like once you set the title, the next line kind of suggests itself. Or usually, we usually started.